now listening to From the East Side with Love. As always, it's your boy Kosher. And today we have the Clipse Let God Sort 'Em Out review. Now, it's been a while since I did an album review. I can honestly say there's not a lot of music that motivates, that pushes me um, the way I needed to be pushed to put out these album reviews. But as you know, when we do album reviews, generally it's a classic take. So, um, what better yet to get back into the pool by jumping in? And we got the Clipse, nostalgic rap group, the duo, the brothers, Malice. That doesn't even go by No Malice right now. It's just Malice, and obviously Pusha T. They're back together. What a time to be alive. Over a decade since their last project, and wow, it's one of the duos that I truly just respect and like, and I may not be like the most hip hop rap historian or aficionado. Like I don't claim to be. I listen to rap at a very later part of my life. Just even though I'm a West Coast guy, grew up in Long Beach East Side, well North Side, but was born in the East Side, as you guys already know. That's where we get the name from the East Side with Love. But there's a lot of rich heritage, obviously with Snoop. Um, but the West Coast, you got the Ice Cubes, the Ice T's, the Dr. Dre's, Nate Dogg's, Warren G. I mean, the list goes on, right? So obviously, new school would be the Kendricks now and the J Rocks, and Schoolboy Q and just um the Vince Staples, but West Side Boogie. Shout out to West Side Boogie. I saw him the other day at the store. Hope to get him on the podcast soon. That'll be a treat for y'all. You got the YGs and whatnot. So um yeah, there's a huge lineage of rappers on the West Coast that I could have listened to, but I didn't get to listen to really early on. The game, I played with the game on Xbox a couple of times on 2K. Yeah, and so anyway, point of the matter is that when I do like a rapper or an artist, a rap artist, a hip hop artist, like I really be like digging their music. It's I don't want to say few and far between, but I don't listen to all the same artists that I used to listen to. And I would say the Clipse are one of the artists that excites me. One of the duos, the rap duos that do excite me and makes me want to listen to rap again. To be honest, I listen to a lot of um, Christian music now. I guess you could call it a lot of worship and praise music, and or I listen to like Afro beats. I'm still a Kanye West fan. I listen to him, sporadically. Huge Kendrick Lamar fan. I listen to him. I played his, GNX mixtape or album quite a amount of times. But again, there's just not a lot of artists that I really like. I'll support. Like if Drake will put something out, I may listen to it. I'm not. I did choose Kendrick, but hey, if there is a decent Drake song, then I'm gonna listen to it. None of the stuff that he's put out recently has moved me, but you know, I'll still listen to him. I'll still listen to his old stuff. Um, but going back to the Clipse and just Pusha T and seeing his growth, Malice being out of the picture, following his faith, the Clipse. and Pusha T. Well, Pusha T in general, I loved how he teamed up with Ye. Obviously, again, I just said earlier, I'm a huge Kanye West fan or Ye fan, and so I've been following. I think Daytona is one of the best albums ever. Um, I really, really like Daytona. I think he got robbed. I think Pusha T got robbed, man. That album was sick. Um, so it kind of sucks to see the rift between Pusha and Ye, and I know they have their personal issues, but it is what it is. I get it. Um, I would love to see them make music again, though. I mean, from Runaway to all the Good Fridays and so on and so forth. You already know, Ye and Pusha can't do no wrong. Um, so yeah, and Pharrell. I mean, Pharrell's been that, right? Pharrell and the Clipse, those are synonymous. Like I was just listening to just watching the interview, and like Pharrell's almost like the third person in that group, um, because it's just synonymous. Like we know the grinding beat, like we know the Pharrell production, and the Clipse always bringing out arguably the best in Pharrell, and Pharrell bringing out the best in them. Like they're not. It's just the synergy and the energy that they put out together that is just beautiful. So, um, I can honestly say it's just like whoa, like when you see these guys, it's a treat. It's a treat, and very excited for to be a part of it. To listen to it. Let God sort them out. This is their cover. Cos, legendary artist. I did buy the album. I'll let you know right now. I did buy the album. Yeah. Let me just say that I wish there was more music. 40 minutes, and also the singles, the Ace Trumpets, and So Be It. I didn't actually listen to those when they dropped. I really wanted. So I listened to the album yesterday. Listened to it one time through, and then I went back and I listened to specific songs in it a couple of times. Um, I think "So Be It" comes off crazy. I think that as the second single was dope. Ace Trumpets, my wife really liked that. She didn't know that was the first single. Um, the album, the album is nostalgic, but also relevant. And when you listen to the clips, it's almost like you already know what they're gonna bring. And I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. And I don't even talk about. And I feel like, first of all, I feel like they're playing into the coke raps. Like I think this album, they're actually like my, Mike Tyson blow to the face. Like I feel like this album, because they get the, oh, these guys are just coke rappers. They're not deep, or they just talk about I feel like this album was in particular making fun of people who don't understand the clips. That's just my takeaway. I feel like they were like, hey, they've already gave us this label that we can't really shake. We're just gonna embrace it. But that's not what we are. But since y'all think it is, fine. We're just gonna play with it. Um, and that's fine. But I think I find the irony. Like I found the cleverness, the sarcasm in it, and I rolled with it, man. I loved it. I loved it. It's a 40-minute album, 13 songs. Did feel like it was a little short. I do not know how long their other albums are. But yeah, it was good. It was good to hear them. It was good to hear them. Obviously, they start off with "Birds Don't Sing" with John Legend. Stevie Wonder is also on the keys. If y'all didn't know, that's a little Easter egg. And a song about their parents, losing their parents, and how that feels. And you know, I've heard that that song could have been the outro, but they were like, we're gonna get that song out the way first. Um, give the family love first, and then let's go to Chains and Whips with Kendrick Lamar. Now that completely turned the album on its head, all like right there. It's like bam, bam. You get you get the Birds Don't Sing, then you get the Chains and Whips. Um, Obviously, if y'all are paying attention to the whole Clipse saga right now, they got bought out um, by I Push to help buy him out of the Universal. Then they go to Def Jam. I believe that's what happened, or Rock Nation. Um, the optics of Kendrick and Pusha on the same song on this album was too much because of the lawsuit from Drake. They didn't want no problems, and Pusha was like, "We're not taking Kendrick off because that's what the label wanted." They didn't understand if there was any. They didn't want anything to happen. They didn't want any drama with Drake. It ruins the fun, obviously. Cost Pusha seven figures, and yeah, what just random, totally random. But basically, this song right here is so controversial, and it's not even about Drake, but the label didn't want to take any chances, and they were like, "Hey, we need to make sure hedge all bets. We need to make sure that you guys are talking about Drake." And Push is like, "That's far from our mind. We're just trying to rap." And yeah, so unfortunately, they go to Rock Nation now, and they were able to put this album without any drama and able to keep the Kendrick feature. I hear that Kendrick wanted to be another song, but they, I guess for whatever reason, just limited him, or they were just like, "Hey, blessings, we got enough already. We are good." Hopefully, to see future, projects or music with those guys. Kendrick verse was dope. Um, Yeah, so there's that. Here's another Easter egg. Jay Z could have been on that song as well. They gave him the Clipse, emailed him that song as a song that he could have been a part of. Did not write a verse or did not respond though. So there's that. Also another Easter egg. Lenny Kravitz is playing electric guitar on that album or on that song. Now we have POV. POV is a very interesting song. I'm not too much of a Tyler. I'm not a Tyler. I'm not. This is. I'm not a Tyler the Creator. I can't even pronounce his name. Fan, and I felt like he came crazy on this song. I'm gonna say it out. I'm just gonna say it. I think it's one of his best verses ever. I don't really listen to Tyler the Creator music, so you Tyler the Creator music. So you're people, you guys Odd Future fans or whatever. Like if y'all like him, let me know if this is his best verse. But I thought it was. Um, I do actually like Trouble on My Mind. That's one of my favorite Pusha T songs. Obviously, Tyler the Creator song. And I thought the song was dope. So just to see them make another song and it bumps, man. It bumps. No pun intended, but it bumps. And yeah, so POV is a really good song. I like it. I like it. And Tyler came through. Um So Be It, I think is one of my favorite songs on the album. I the beat just So Be It. That's the song where he talks about Travis Scott, Pusha T talking about you cried in front of me, Calabasas took your girl in front of me, have a video, could have TMZ'd it, all that. That So Be It, I think So Be It's great track. Ace trumpets, great. Like it just goes bam, bam, bam. All things considered with the dream, that was interesting to hear the dream at the end. Um, Pharrell, like that's cool. So this is culturally, inappropriate. Like, um, Mike Tyson blow to the face. Track 7, that's just a fun song. Again, I think this is where they, to me, for whatever reason, I just envision the Clipse just making fun of the whole coke rap stuff, you know. Um, then you have Ebita. That song is cool. That song is cool. I think it's a fun song as well. I think it's just Pusha just talking his crap and Malice just talking his crap. If y'all want to know what EBITDA stands for, earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization. It's a way to use a company's profitability, focusing on its core operating performance by excluding the impact of financing, taxes, and non-cash account items. Um, FICO, Stove God Cooks, or FICO, FICO. That's funny. Um, Inglorious Bastards. I want to skip to that because you hear Ab Lava, and if y'all know the Re-Up Gang and the Clipse or the Re-Up Gang mixtapes, we got it for cheap. So it was cool to hear Ab Lava, you know. Um, there was a couple we got it for cheap, so it was dope. Don't know when they're gonna put those mixtapes on streaming. I know there are some logistics that they have to work through. If they're able to work through it, but yeah, it was cool to hear out Lava. Obviously, no Sandman, but I heard he's doing well. So that was dope. So far ahead is cool. Just I think for that's like Pharrell starts it off. Let God sort him out is dope with Nas. Obviously, Nas had a legendary verse. And they sound good together as well. That was dope. And by the grace of God, the closing. Again, 13 songs, 40 minutes. Um, Pusha and Malice are on a media tour right now, promoting the album, talking about the album, and it's dope. Again, I bought the album. This is the actual Clipse website, as you guys can see. Um, it's good rap. You know, it's good rap. It it's fun rap. It was cool. It's cool to hear the brothers back together. The way they pattern their words and the words they use, it just feels like the Clipse. This is their fourth album, if I'm not mistaken. They got Lord Willin'. We have Hell Have No Fury, Till the Casket Drops, and Let God Sort Them Out. Now, people say Hell Have No Fury is probably their best album. Till the Casket Drops holds a special. I love Freedom. Like that's probably my favorite Clip song. Um, just the way it sounds is woo. Like it just it's something different about that. Um, but this album, if Till the Casket Drops is like their if that was their last album, I could see that. But this brings it back to being like, we're not done, we're not finished. Like we still got more in the chamber. And I think that's what they've been proving. Like they're like, people aren't able to age as gracefully in this rap game and still make culturally relevant music or stick to their lane and be successful. And I feel like with with Pharrell, they're able to do that. Like they're able to stay in their niche, and just take it, just take it. And I think this is what the album did. I I do want to hear them more with Ye. I'm not gonna hold you. That might be selfish, but I do. And I would love to hear a new Clipse and Jigga. Jay Z. I would love to hear them together. I think Drug Dealers Anonymous is one of the dopest songs with Jay Z and Pusha. I feel like anytime Jay Z and Pusha are on an album together, they completely they Pusha and Jay Z, they know how they bring the best out of each other. I want to say, and uh, it's just a dope way of. It would have been dope to have Jay Z on this album, but that's fine. Maybe maybe they release like a deluxe version, and then we'll have some stuff. I don't think there'll be a Yay feature like there was on their last album, but I hopefully a Jay Z feature. Um, yeah, I think that I think this is a good album, man. Like it's very solid. It's very solid. I feel like Malice didn't compromise on his faith. I just think he just stays true to his raps. Again, Pusha T the same. Pusha T has that flair, but I feel like Malice just stays grounded, and it's good to hear Malice, and you can hear the maturity in both these artists and their growth and I don't know. If you're a fan of the Clipse, you'll be a fan of this album. I do think that there's whip appeal. I do believe that there's even some club appeal, and there's radio play. I do feel like it is not for the masses, but that's not a bad thing either. I do feel though that they will be appreciated by hip hop purists though. I think if you're a fan of hip hop, you'll be a fan of this album, and that's all you can ask for. So for that, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. Um, Again, I wish there was a whole verse. Um, I wish there was some yay, but that that's just me. Besides that, and I wish there was maybe a little bit more some more upbeat songs. Or I like the when you listen to the casket drops, there's just these different beats that I wish was kind of incorporated in this album. But I feel like this album is rich in its own way, and I gotta listen to it under different speakers and stuff like that just to hear all the tunes and the melodies and the melodicness and all that. And I know that's not a word, but I'm just gonna say it anyway to hear what Pharrell was trying to do. Um, but yeah, I give it a 4 out of 5. Um, I think it's it's up there. Like they're all their albums are pretty much even. Hell Have No Fear might be a 4.5 out of 5. Um, Frida Till the Casket Drops for me personally might be like a 4.1, 4.2. Um, Lord Willing is probably like a 3.5 or a 4. 3.7. Um, but yeah, this album is solid. I would love to hear y'all take. I would love to know, are y'all excited to hear the Clipse? What's your favorite song on the album? How many times have you listened to it? Um, yeah, I love to. Are y'all gonna go to their tour? I would love to just. Are you guys a fan of the Clipse and them bringing back music? Do you think they're gonna do another album? Or you think this might be it? Um, yeah, I would love to hear y'all takes. Anyway, guys, it's your boy Kosher. Again, just happy to be back in the grind of these things and doing. I hope there's more music that inspires me to do album reviews. I feel like again the 13 songs are solid. I wish the album was a little bit longer because it's pretty quick. Maybe they did that on purpose. Like you don't even like you can listen to it literally just go like listen to the whole album by just going to the store. But that's cool. It's cool. It's we live in a fast paced society, so maybe they just wanted to be in and out. And we'll take it. But yeah, love to hear y'all takes. Catch me on all social medias. Catch me streaming. Everybody stay blessed, stay positive. We out. Peace.